My name is Ados Michael. Welcome back again. Today we want to talk about how you can create your electronics certificate. When I mean electronic certificate, for short, they call it e-certificate. These days you can actually just have your students just log in to maybe your Google form and all that, and just put up their names and everything, and just get their certificates up and running. So this is also how you can create your e-certificate. All right. So for you to be able to create your e-certificates, you need to go straight to Google Drive. When you go to Google Drive, on the left section here, click on this very new, come down straight down to Google Slide. And also on the Google Slide, choose blank presentation. Now you can actually, by your right section, you can see so many templates that you can use to start creating your own certificate. Looking nice. But what we're going to be doing today, we're not going to be using any of this. Okay, we're not going to be using any of this. You just go to your Google, okay, and just type certificate border. Just go in certificate border. Then once you click certificate border, click on image. Okay, then make sure that you actually click on tools. Okay, then make sure you go down to size. Okay, first thing, you go to Google and search for what? Certificate border. The next thing, you click on what? Image. The next thing, you click on tools. The next thing, you come down and click on size and select large. Okay, so once you do that, then it will bring out all the large ones. Then once you do so, and lastly, you go down to high resolution certificate. Don't just go get one something local. So we need a high resolution certificate. All right, so once that is on, you can scroll down, you can see a lot of them here looking nice, a bunch of them here. So and you're going for the one that don't have any write-up, something that I think I like this one. Okay, so now once you've seen this, you can actually do what? Open the image. Okay, in another tab. Okay, image. So look at the image. So this, you can see is in very nice high resolution. Then what you need to do is to left click this. Let's carry it and go to your stuff and just drop it there. So you drag it down. Okay, drag it down so you can actually make sure that it's let me take this guy off of this, so you can actually put it in the center. Just make sure, if you like, you can actually make sure it's fitting to the whole stuff. You can want to do that. Okay, so it's nice. You can adjust it. Okay, you can adjust it very well the way you want it to be. If you have size in mind, then sure, why not? Only just if you think there's a size you have in mind that you want to use, a particular size, sure, you can actually make sure you do all the adjustment of the size, everything. You can actually adjust your size. Okay, your format, your options, everything, you can actually do that. Okay, so now we have certificates. Okay, so of course there needed to be something that needed to be there after. So this, I think maybe we have certificate of we can say certificate of completion. So what you do is, for you to put up the writing, you go up here, you see this section, it's called text box. Okay, so you click on text box, then here you need to draw a line. See, you can put it there. Then you can put certificate of, you can actually say completion. You actually completed a training course. Now that you've done, so you can make sure you centralize it. Okay, so if you want to centralize it, you actually go to the centralize, then align it down to the center. Then you can also increase the font. You can increase the font to as many as you think you want to put it. that you can do. If you want to also change the font, you can change the font to, okay. So we have certificate of completion. So the next line again, we'll go back again to, text box. Then you draw a line. You can actually put it there. You can adjust it down. Okay. So here you can also put what you want to put there. So this is, I can say this is also what I'm supposed to do. Centralize it. So if you want to bold it, you can bold it as well. Think it's okay. If you think it's okay, then so maybe we use 20 that and draw it again down. So there you're gonna put the name, right? The name. So you can put yeah, so name of the student, put it in the center. So you can bold it 20. So for you to actually let this really have that connect to synchronize whatever name that anybody is putting on that Google form, you need to give him a short code mm, uh, from the opening and a short code from the outgoing. So you have this name, so it's going to be here. So this will trigger that name that somebody who actually is filling the form to actually get. So that is there. So the next thing again is to have another line. So we can actually see if we could drag this line a little bit up so that it can go up a little bit so we can still have space. So go again and actually have another line, another uh, box again, so we can actually have uh, here we can put certificate of completion. This is to satisfy that blah 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 name has completed a, let's say 4 days. I think I have a 4 days. So open quote here, entrepreneurship. All right. So then you close the quote. Okay. So what you do, centralize again. Then let's see if we can make it. I'm not sure this you can actually have 20 because it's going to be eating up space. So let's see, can we move it up a little bit? This one is supposed to go up here. Then here, let's see. So let's see. Okay, certificate of completion. This is to satisfy that blah 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 name has completed a 4 days refresher course on entrepreneurship and ICT capacity building training. Okay, so now you have gotten that. Right now you've gotten the certificates, the also times covering the certificate, which is a completion, which means is going to be a certificate for participation. So somebody attended the training and is now done with the training. So you are certifying that the person has actually gone through this training, which is a refresher course on entrepreneurship and ICT capacity building. That is actually why you are certifying him. Okay, so now you need to also have which of the organization, institution that actually also certify this very particular name label that is here. So we need to also put that name. So the thing is, I think maybe I could, because he has eaten this space, okay, so I'm going to use somewhere here. So I'll use this section maybe for the name of the company or organization, and use this section for maybe signature. I think maybe that will work because there's no space anymore here. Or you think I can carry this guy up? Let me see if I can take this guy up. Let me bring it down a little bit. Let me bring it down a little bit. Take it up. Take it up. Mhm. Okay. So let me see if I can take this guy, also bring it down a little bit. Go up. So bring it down a little bit. So take it up. Okay. So I can still have space here that I can put that very particular organization name. So now I go again and open the box here. Centralize as usual. Increase. See if we can make it 20. Okay. So close it up. So we have. Mm, let me see if I can increase this again. Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is you can drag it a little bit so that it will not be long, so that no matter how you try to increase it, so see, I can take it off, still going to go. So I just want it to be bolder. So instead of for it to, you know, so now you see, so I can also go one more time. So 20. Okay, so you might even think maybe they're all in one box, right? So let me see. Okay, let me centralize it. So I just want it to actually be all in the center. Okay, is it the center? Yeah. Okay, so certificate of completion. This is to certify that this name has completed a 4 days refresher course on entrepreneurship and ICT capacity building training by Amados Technology Limited. All right, so that is all you need. Then what you need is, if you think on this section you want to put more of like maybe certificate number, or you've actually given your students maybe, let's say, uh, seat name or training number, there are a bunch of things, or serial number that you're following, that you can actually also do. Let's say, for example, you can come in here and say, uh, okay, uh, my refresher training that I'm about to do with my student is coming up by, let's say, it's 15. So you could choose to do anything that you want to do, anything you feel like putting. I can put it there, 1507, actually, 2022. You can decide to actually, put anything, serial number, things like maybe, let's say, uh, we have E, you can have I have C, I have B, I have T. Then you can now say, let's say, you can do 9001. Anything, just based on probably serial, based on probably seat number, based on anything. So if you see what I've abbreviated there, it's entrepreneurship and ICT capacity building training. So anything you think you want to work with, it's cool. Okay. So for me, I'll do 001. Okay, so that's what I'll do. Centralize it. Okay, like as usual. Okay, then if I want to bold it, I can also do what, bold it. So you see, it's there. Let me make sure I get it ignored. I don't want that red line. So I have this. Okay. Now this section here, that's where I'm going to put my signature. So what I need to do, go back again, text box, then come and make sure I have the signature. So you could just put, say, the signature that you're going to be receiving is going to be like, so let's say president. Okay, go again, centralize it. Okay, you want to bold it. And like I told you again, you can actually do what, go ahead and do what, change your font, that you can do. So if you want to do all that, you can do that. So this, it's president. So you need to come down because the signature is going to be up. Okay, so it's going to be here. So I don't know, is it going to be, let me see if it's in line. No, the signature is definitely going to be up here, so don't worry. And for you to have a signature, maybe for you to, you can start writing right now on top of this right now. What you need to do is, for you to actually get, let's say maybe a sheet of paper, put up your signature there, then maybe now you upload it on your computer. I don't know what devices you're using. Then actually you can go to any of the platforms, so you can remove the background, then it will just be it alone. So I have done one. So all I need to do is go to insert, then click upload from computer. See, I already have one. So what I did, you can see I actually just write on a paper, then I went to a platform called Remove BG. Then you now have to take off the background. So even though it's because I didn't have a white plain ground, you can see that I still have this line here. So if you want to actually use yours, make sure you have this normal white plain paper that doesn't have line. You can see mine is still having line, but I don't have time to really do that. So let me just rename this signature. Okay. So then I just, you know what, upload it. So now what you do is to make sure you know, minimize it, bring it down. So uh, bring it down, bring it down. Okay, bring it down. So you carry it off here and bring it here. So let's see, is it okay? I think it's not bad. So you can just be like on top of that. So look at the signature. I think it's perfect. So I'm not sure everything is shaped, everything is there. So we have certificate of completion. This is to certify that this name has completed a 4 days refresher course on entrepreneurship and ICT capacity building training by Amados Technology Limited. Now, by the left side, you can see the whole abbreviation slash the 001, which means that say this is the one person and all that. Then also have the signature by the president. Okay, so it's just cool. That's what you need. Then you make sure you go up here and also put uh, certificates of completion. All right, so that's what you just give it a name. Just so now you've renamed the certificate, so they have the certificate already. So this certificate right now, if you see, everything we were doing is based on Google Drive. Now, as it is now, automatically this certificate is gonna go to your Google Drive and go and stay. So if you can go to your Google Drive and refresh, you see that it's actually come down here already. So the certificate is already here. Okay, so this is a very simple way for you to actually create your certificate. You can actually use Canva to actually create certificate. You can actually use my S Word to create certificate. You can use PowerPoint to create certificate. There are a bunch of ways. If you're also tech savvy, you can use your Photoshop, CorelDRAW, all those platforms to actually create a certificate. But these days, you know, we're not trying to work hard, we're trying to work smart. So you just need to actually, you know, look for a very simple way for you to create anything you want to create. And this that I just did is also what you can actually go to platforms like Work Ninja. You can go to platforms like Fiverr. You can actually also create account, and also you can actually put there that you can create a certificate for any organizations and any establishments if they need, and they will pay you money, and this is just what you need to do.